Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. What's up? We're here. We're doing it. We are the Sports Heads. I'm the man, Bobby. And if there's another Bobby here, I go by BF, but I'm here with you every Friday night. We're doing it, and we're doing it with these guys. Let me bring them in right now. It's Andrew the Giant. It's Scott Fitzpatrick. We're coming all in at once. What's up?
I have an announcement, folks.
Uh-oh, you got breaking news already right at the top of the show. Is this about your channel again?
We are currently streaming on Twitch.
Yes, we are, Andrew. Thanks for spreading that information. So you are watching the Sports Heads episode 75, Andrew. I went back and counted them. Started numbering again. We're about 75 episodes, bro. I counted the ones we did before Shuli Network, and after that, No Filter, 75. We're doing it, yes, but we are on, not only on my page, BF Live at Bobby Fran. We're on Andrew the Giant's channel, Andrew the Giant 96. We're on my Facebook. We're on Twitter, and we're on Andrew's Twitch. We're all over the place. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
There's no excuse for anybody not to watch the Sports Heads on a Friday night. So how's everybody been doing, guys? I haven't talked to you since Monday. You were on my show, BF Live Monday, Andrew. How you been since then?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Doing your thing? I said you did your show tonight. You haven't been doing sports. I mean, you haven't been doing No Filter for a while, but you were on tonight, right?
We had a hiatus, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Andrew was late.
I heard. I picked up a little bit about that.
Made me late.
Oh, you're good. Andrew, let me give you a piece of advice as a man. Don't ever blame your woman for any shortcomings of you, because it'll bite you in the ass. What you talking about me? Why you blaming that shit on me? That shit was my fault you was late, Andrew. Those won't take my name out your mouth. Like, just take my advice, bro. Just say I was late and just let it rest right there.
In front of all your friends.
That's right, in front of all your friends. How you doing, Scott, man? How you doing? I think I got the green screen action back up, buddy.
Yeah, but I didn't get everything done in time to do what I was going to do. But yeah, I just got the green screen going. We took a week off, and I was all looking forward to coming out, seeing these guys. I ain't seen them in a week, and Andrew is an hour late.
That's what. Yeah, an hour late. I didn't know it was that late. I knew he was late for his own.
It might not have been that late. I might exaggerate a little.
30 minutes.
It felt like an hour. When it's Andrew, it always feels like it's long.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's cool. Well, I know you got hanging out with your lovebird, Shayna. Our boy Bone Loads, he's not back here yet, but I'm sure he'll be joining us soon. He's our friend. He's our West Coast correspondent. He'll be joining us. So, yeah, otherwise, we'll just talk a little bit, a couple minutes, give him a little bit time to get in here, and then we'll go from there, bro. So, yeah, I haven't talked to you since Monday, so you've been hanging out with Shayna every day. What have you been doing, brother?
Besides that, Threshold being a pain in the ass.
Okay, yeah. Why? What are they not allowing you to do?
They're like making up every bullshit excuse to separate us.
Yeah. Well, then, because then I don't know. I guess they just don't want you. They don't want you catching screwing in the closet or something like that, Andrew. I guess I don't know, bro.
We're not.
I know you're not. But
okay.
Like I said, it's probably people in the past that have done it, and so it puts a bad mark on everybody. They ruin your game. But let's see. Let's check in with some of our chat family checking in. We got Helene Strobel checking in. Hello. Put my extra set of eyes on here. How you doing tonight? Scott Fitzpatrick's checking in. You know it. Perpetual Prime saying hello. How you doing, Perpetual Prime? We're over here on the BF Live channel. If you're friends with Andrew, I see you're watching from the Andrew channel. Let's see. I'm here and I'm queer. Well, that's TMI, but we'll take it anyway. How you doing, Fox 5? We don't care. We don't judge. You're here and you're queer. Let's see. Fox 5, Andrew's girl is a closeted Cincinnati fan, Andrew. Have we learned this? What's going on here?
Because of what she's wearing today.
Oh, okay. I didn't tune in long enough to notice. I was getting ready for the show and eating, so I didn't see what she had on today. She rocking some Reds?
Yep.
Oh boy.
And I have an announcement. We have officially over 5,000 subscribers over here on my solo channel.
On this channel that they're watching Sports Heads on right now, Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Over 5,000, bro. You are the man. You can catch Andrew here many times at night on the sleep stream. He's killing it. You might roll over. You might get a shot of a butt cheek. You never know what you get on Andrew's solo sleep stream. you can check that out. Congratulations on that. Bradley Blade says, "Hey, bro, how you doing, Bradley Blade?
Hey, brother.
What's up? How you doing? Welcome over here to BF Live
How you
channel.
doing, bro?
Men holding glands from Scott Fitzpatrick. There you go. All right, Andrew. Well, we got the hopper full, and I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute. I see him backstage now. We don't have to wait for him to come here because he's already here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's our bro. He's our West Coast correspondent. Let's bring him in. It's Bone Loads. Hey, bro.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
guys?
How you
Good,
doing?
good. Doing great. Doing great.
I looked down backstage one more time to see if you were here before I started the show, and there you are. How's your week been? Doing good?
Good, yeah, good, great week. Yeah, productive. Sorry, I was having tech issues.
That's okay, man. It happens. I mean, it happened. You know, and Andrew was a half hour late for his other show, bro. Did you hear that?
No, I think I tuned in, and yeah, I don't think he was there. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it now.
Well, now we have the whole crew of the Bone Loads here. We got the whole crew of the Sports Heads here. So why don't we get into it and we'll go jump into the hopper. Hey, so I know this is like a freaky story that started off like kind of the sports week. Tyreek Hill's mansion catching on fire, guys. Did you see this?
Was he there?
He was not there. I think his family was there. I heard the story I heard is that he had to leave accident. I mean, I'll just go and it says Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins, left practice Wednesday amid reports that a fire was raging at his home. The 29-year-old was informed that his family is safe before he exited the facility, according to the NFL Network's Cameron Wolf. Davie Fire Rescue Department.
Leave practice?
Apparently so. And here, look, here's some footage of it right here. This is an area of Miami where they have a lot of mansions and what have you. See if they have any audio.
Firefighters remain at the scene of a house fire at 16755 Berkshire Court. The home belongs to Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Now, the fire has been burning for about 45 minutes now. There are several units on the scene, including a ladder truck spraying water on the roof of the home. This is a large home with a pool, a covered walkway, and an outdoor basketball court, all the amenities you would expect for an NFL star to have in his home. This house is listed on Zillow for $6.9 million. Again, this home is owned by Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill, who has been at practice with his teammates, the Miami Dolphins, in Miami Gardens. CBS Miami's Mike Cunio reports from the Dolphins training facility that Hill is aware of the fire and that everyone in the home has gotten out safely. In fact, we have seen several people walking away from the home. None appeared to be injured. Again, this is a fire that has been going on for about 45 minutes in Southwest Ranches. It is at 16750.
So there you go. He just starts reiterating the same stuff again. So yeah, he had a fire, and then it turns out, Andrew, did you hear the cause of the fire? The day after they determined the cause of the fire. Did you happen to hear that?
No.
It was a classic, Andrew. Children playing with matches inside the house. Can you believe that, Bone Loads?
Big mansion. Fire in the house.
I mean, kids playing with lighters and matches and stuff. Yeah, I mean that. I lit a fire one time when I was in first grade that the fire department literally had to come and put out in a dumpster area. This one kid had a clubhouse in the dumpster area, and we didn't like him, so we burned his shit down. And like it just like caught my it's just like yeah, you know, we thought it was just gonna burn a little area. It just like everything just like engulfed.
Fire has its own mind, right? Yeah, Scott, that was something. And like you said, that house had all the amenities. It probably had a bowling alley, basketball courts, everything you want. This man probably bought this family. And what happens? They get so bored that a child is in there playing with a lighter. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
So
Growing up,
kids will play with fire. Yeah. That was my point. Instead of incriminating myself.
I didn't cause them, but growing up, I've had 2 family houses burned down. So I know the feeling of a house burning down.
Yeah. Oh man, sorry. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've unfortunately had some of that going in my family too. So yeah, I hope that all's well, that ends well with that, and they all got out okay, and no one was hurt. Andrew, what did you have to follow up on that with, brother?
Someone's gonna get
weapons.
Yeah.
I think they're just happy that everyone's okay. Yeah, definitely a scolding, like Stern talking to, you know.
I would have been like, look, I bought you PlayStation 5, 6. They ain't even out yet. I got your basketball
why are you playing with fire?
Alleys and shit. Do not play with lighters. Play with everything else but a lighter.
Yeah, you have all the toys you need. Like, right, yeah. But kids will play with fire. Yeah.
Masataka.
At first I thought it might have been like someone from the Buffalo Bills in an attempt to win the AFC East.
Oh no, we can't have that. We're not gonna go that route. Let's see.
No. Okay, is that too much of a conspiracy?
Too much, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. In our next story here, this is kind of.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Before we move on, I thought that was cool that the Dolphins let him leave practice right away.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would have been like, y'all can cut my ass. I'm going. If somebody tells me my house is burning, I'm not going to wait for permission to leave. Let's just put it that way.
Oh,
okay. So it wasn't that much of a
Chris Sale got traded.
favor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're gonna get into our baseball portion there, Andrew.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I just had.
No, it's okay. I'm glad that you brought it up before we moved on. No, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. This was kind of weird in that this past weekend the Ravens honored Ray Rice nearly 10 years after his domestic violence incident. So I think for those of you who are really deep football fans or been around the game a long time, there was the famous, not so famous video of him basically punching the crap out of his baby mother, his wife, in an elevator. That was 10 years ago. He lost his job and his whole career for it. But I guess time heals all wounds, as they say, Bone Loads. What do you think, man? You think that's something they should have done?
No.
Ballsy move by the organization, man. Like totally ballsy. I mean, he had a great career as a Raven.
Brother's turn.
Championship. Sorry. Helped him get a championship, and I guess maybe he did some things after the fact that did work to kind of redeem himself in the eyes of the organization that we don't know, maybe behind the scenes.
It's been kind of quiet, and then out of nowhere, they decide to do this tribute. Now, what are your comments there, Brother Andrew? What do you got to say about this Ray Rice thing?
Domestic violence is domestic violence.
True. So do you think, should every man and or woman or any sex that is caught in domestic violence be cast out forever? Is that what we're purporting here as a society? I mean, I understand it's bad, but if
they just, let me tell you this, they just did it once, depending on how bad it is,
Rough sex.
maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you do it twice or 3 times, no.
Yeah, that's a pattern. That's a pattern. But I was taught to never raise my hand to a woman or never hit a woman, obviously, and so I don't agree with any of it. But I also understand that different people grow up in different households and different cultures, and I know a lot of times some of these women are fight as aggressively as the men. You see some of these women throwing punches too. So none of us know what happened prior to this, but at any rate, it just is kind of odd after 10 years after this kind of domestic abuse thing, and nothing was really said that they decided to honor him and just basically let people know he was still alive. What do you think, Scott?
At first, I can't believe it's been 10 years, but are they still together?
Same. Well, it's hard to tell because when they came out on the field, they did the waving thing, and it looked like somebody that was a shorter woman. It was either a daughter or somebody that was maybe the baby mother or wife or whatever, and then a kid. It looked like small, medium, and large, but it was hard to tell for sure, Scott. But I believe they are still together. I don't believe that they broke up for anything, reports I've heard in the media.
That's points.
But, yeah. So
and from PR standpoint, terrible move.
I think it was handled terribly from the start because in the beginning they didn't do nothing, and then they suspended him some games, and then they just kicked his ass out of the league altogether.
Oh, I just mean just to honor him. Like that's you're gonna catch crap for that.
I was surprised. I was at the game and they really didn't boo him. I thought it was kind of wishy-washy. It wasn't like boo, fuck him. It was like okay.
And I think as an organization, maybe they know him more than the rest of us do.
Yeah, I guess they obviously, if the organization is going to do something like that, they are putting their kind of stamp on him and saying, okay, we think that Ray's in a good place now. So hopefully that bodes well for him. But Hackride says Ray Rice paid his dues. The city knows.
I mean, and no Ray Rice, no 2012 NFL championship. I don't know, Super Bowl. I said NFL championship like it's 1950. Super Bowl.
Like it's the 40s or something.
Yeah. No, he's a big part of that team. And I'm not saying like what his play on the field does overrides what he did, in the elevator. But he was a big part of that team. And if the Ravens felt like he redeemed himself as a man and, as a husband and father and all that stuff, then
Yeah, and I don't have the answers to any of this,
You
but it just
know?
raises the bigger question: like, what are the punishments for this? What's enough punishment, and that makes society feel like that he paid his penance about this?
Yeah,
So
I
some
think enough
people
time has
never,
passed.
some people will never forgive this. Obviously,
Yeah, enough time has passed. He lost his career,
Mhm.
So I'm now that we're talking about it, I'm fine with it. I am. Yeah.
Sarah LaHoo says, should I subscribe? Yes, you are watching on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I can tell from your comment. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And if you ever make your way over to this channel, BF Live, go ahead and hit the subscribe button there because it's also free. I'm going to subscribe. Have a great day. Thank you, Sarah. And I'm sure Andrew thanks you too. She's over there on your channel, Andrew.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you got 5,001 subscribers or whatever you have now. Let's see. All right, for our third story. Oh, this is a good one, guys. I didn't see this one coming. So earlier in the week, I started seeing this story, fellas, that Dalvin Cook was going to forego the rest of his contract this year. He had guaranteed money if he made it to the end of the year. He was going to forego that and restructure in order to be released. And so it says the Jets were waiving running back Dalvin Cook. Had you heard about this, Boneloads?
Yeah, I mean, there was a little discussion, right, amongst the NFL beat writers and such that he was, being talked about going to a contender because he was underutilized. So
yeah, I think that's what it's all about, Bonos. I think he was like, look, well, he's 28, but they're acting like he's like an older, washed-up running back. But I guess at this stage of his career, he doesn't want to be on another team that's going to take 3 more years to build. So, yeah, I'll take a pay cut. Let me be a free agent and find a team. And what team did he find, guys? Oh,
Andrew?
I know. Because I'm very familiar with
Ravens.
them. That's right.
Yeah.
He did, Andrew. You take
Love
this,
this
Andrew.
move. Yeah.
Dalvin
love
Cook the
this
very next day signed by the Baltimore Ravens to go on the playoff run, Andrew. What do you think about this? Dalvin Cook is still only 28 years old. He was a great running back for the Minnesota Vikings, ended up on the Jets, and now he's going to be a Baltimore Raven.
If the Baltimore Ravens had brains, they would sign this guy to a 2 or 3 year contract.
That's interesting you say that, Andrew.
Right
Because
now,
he's 28 years old. Why do you think that might not be a bad idea? But they got Melvin Gordon as like a backup running back, and we do have other guys, Andrew. But it's not the craziest idea I've ever heard.
but have you seen him run? He still has like the horsepower of. I compare him to Marshawn Lynch.
All right, well, it's going to be exciting. I think he's still
That's
got
a
some
good
gas.
comparison, dude.
I think he's got some gas in the tank still, too, there, Boneloads. What do you think there, buddy, about Dalvin Cook?
Oh yeah, love the move. The Ravens are freaking on a roll. They, nothing's stopping them. If they keep playing the way they're playing. Yeah, and he's going to be a great complementary piece in case Gus isn't running well or the rookie Mitchell isn't running well. He can step in and run them to a freaking championship. So I think it's an amazing move.
Cool.
I'm going to take it one step further.
All right.
This move guarantees the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Bold predictions. You heard it here. Andrew's going right out and saying it. Lil Sella Goat says, hey, Andrew, how was your day?
Pretty good. How was yours?
Little Sella the Goat, how you doing? Pretty good. How's it going? Pretty good. All right. Well, that's cool. So I'm really excited about that. And look, Little Sella the Goat says, I subbed, Andrew. There you go.
Nice.
You're picking up. Now you got 5,002 there, brother. So we'll have to see how far this goes, and we'll see if Andrew's prediction comes true that the Baltimore Ravens will win the Super Bowl on the back possibly of Dalvin Cook, who they just traded for. So I think that's pretty bold that they're still making kind of money moves like that heading into the playoffs, and a guy like that fell into.
And I think the Bears are gonna draft Marvin Harrison Jr. Guaranteed.
Oh, that would be amazing. Really? That would be so big, dude.
Marvin Harrison Sr. was a very good wide receiver for many years for the Indianapolis Colts. Prolific receiver.
Do you think
if he has half the career his dad has, he's worth the number one pick.
What's up, buddy?
Sorry. Go ahead, Andrew. Yeah.
Do you think they should move on from Fields.
Nope. Oh, were you asking all of us or just me? I love Justin Fields. I'm a big fan, and he just got injured this year. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he would probably have some pretty monster numbers. So I definitely think, and him and DJ Moore got a connection going on, and Kyle Kmet, the tight end.
There's rumblings going on that they're gonna trade him
but
for a second and third.
You never know. If they don't really need that kind of guy, that's what they do. They try to find somebody to trade him and maybe turn him into a couple more picks there, Andrew.
Caleb Williams.
With Marvin Harrison Jr. gets picked
and
up.
we already kind of like know what Fields can do. You know, like he's pretty good.
All right. The 2024 Pro Bowl rosters have been announced, guys.
Sorry.
And the Patriots have been shut out for the first time since 2000. How about that?
Wow.
No Patriots. The Niners led all teams with 9 players selected, followed by the Cowboys and the Ravens with 7 players each selected. But
No.
I don't know.
No.
I think it's literally going to be like a flag football game this year that goes, isn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, it's the Pro Bowl. No one wants to hurt
It's
each other.
a joke. The Pro
No,
Bowl is a joke now.
I wasn't even
don't
making a joke
watch
up on it. I believe this year I saw that the format will literally be a flag football game where they're going to pull flags off. Yes.
Wow. What do you think, Scotty? Like
Uh,
Niners
what-
and 9 Pro Bowlers? Like I'm sure you got some kind of pun in there.
Well, what's the reward for winning it? Don't you get home? What's the
They were trying.
Incentive.
They were
That's
trying.
baseball. That would be cool.
That's right. Yeah, they were trying to
Yeah.
give like World Series whoever won the All-Star game. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that would
there's
be really
really-
cool.
Other than it used to be bragging rights, Scott. Those old guys used to be, we're going to get together and we're going to kick your guys' ass. But now it ain't none of that. Now it's just they want to play and don't get hurt and give me some money.
and you kind of can't blame them.
No, I don't. I think that the sport has changed. When you go from guys that are making millions and millions of dollars and they're going to blow it playing a game that doesn't mean shit, yeah, I can't say that I blame them. So I literally,
Every player is one play away from being injured.
you got that right.
I have a good Pro Bowl story about guys going a little hard when they really wouldn't have.
All right, tell
The
us.
2011 season, 2012 Pro Bowl, Cam Newton, after his rookie year, snubbed Ray Lewis's kids for an autograph.
Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that some of that because of course I'm a Ravens fan. Yeah. Snub-
Yeah, I knew you would know. Via, yeah.
I
So
definitely-
snub. Oh, good. Yes.
No, I definitely kind of remember hearing about that story.
Yeah, snub Ray Lewis's kids. So yeah, the AFC defenders,
They
kind of,
remember that,
went
huh?
after Newton a little bit that day. There's a pretty iconic picture of Von Miller holding Cam Newton's jersey as he's like trying to run away.
Oh yeah, that stretching one. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. So they were like, because Ray Lewis is a godfather, so there was like kind of like an unwritten thing, it's like, leave the gun, take the cannolis kind of
Right.
thing with the football.
I
Yeah,
remember-
it's cool.
What you got,
I
Andrew?
remember when Ray Lewis was in the Pro Bowl. He
Right.
delivered monster hits. It was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was one of those guys where he's like y'all know that this is just for fun, right? Funsies, Ray, right? And funsies, you're like, you ain't really got to hit me that hard. All right, Andrew, while I got you on screen, buddy,
Yeah.
go ahead and talk about the Eagles' 4-game slide. Talk about the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles are in trouble. They're not gonna make it far in the playoffs. I bet you they will lose in the first round. They're weak.
Whoa, you heard it here first. More bold predictions from Andrew.
They're weak.
What you want to bet?
Jalen-
What you want to bet?
They're weak. Their defense is trash. Jalen Hurts looks like he's
Hurt.
mediocre.
Ooh.
Not good. Not
Wow.
good.
Wow. Well, it says right here that A.J. Brown spoke up about it because, a lot of times they want to blame the coach or the general manager. Everybody starts pointing fingers at each other. But A.J. Brown, the wide receiver, speaks up and he says, it's not the coaches, it's us, which I think is pretty bold. And I like it. I like when a stand-up guy says that and kind of takes the charge of that for the team, Andrew. What do you think about A.J. Brown saying that? I think it is the team.
He owned up to it.
They've lost 4 of their past 5 games, hurting their chances for the NFC title and ending any hope of earning the conference's top seed. Yet a couple games ago, Andrew, 4 games ago, people had them neck and neck in the running for the NFC championship game or competing with the 49ers until 49ers went in there and decimated them.
That's the first round.
Well, there you go. There's another bold prediction from Andrew. My Ravens are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and the Eagles aren't going to make it past the first round of the NFC playoffs. You heard it here.
Yeah, I love the AJ Brown taking accountability. Like you said, it's a total 180 from the beginning of the season. We were talking about on the show how he was kind of making it about him.
That's a good callback, Bone Loads. You're right, man, because there was for a minute there, he was squawking about not getting the ball enough, and AJ needs to pipe down, and I think we featured some video of like a tussle or coaches having a disagreement with him on the sideline. That's a great callback, bro. I hadn't put those two things together, so yeah. So he went from that to kind of standing up, being the stand-up guy for the team, so I like that. I like that you pointed that out. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And our next story, we got Joe Flacco, this feel-good story of the year, former Baltimore Raven. He's with the Browns. He's 11-5, and he's got them poised for a playoff spot. And Andrew, tell everybody about this stat. I didn't even have to finish reading it, and Andrew already knew this backstage before the show. Tell everybody what's so special about the Browns, Joe Flacco this year, buddy.
Browns making the Steelers look like child's play.
Boom. So what I'll read the headline if you can't read it. If it's too small, it says the Browns will finish this season with a better record than the Steelers for the first time in 34 years. Holy shit.
Jeez.
That's some kind of stat, ain't it there, Scott?
Yeah.
30 and you thought you had a problem being a Bronco fan, bro.
Wow.
You sitting good, man. 34 since they beat a division team. What do you think about that, Andrew? 34 years, brother. That's older than you, man. That means you weren't even alive the last time this shit happened. Boom, put that shit in perspective.
Bernie Kosar.
It shows that age is just a number.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco is fountain of youth. That dude. I want him to win a Super Bowl now, Packers. So don't make it.
Well, he's with the Browns, so I'm an AFC guy. They're AFC, so I'm only rooting for Joe Flacco until he meets up with the Ravens. But I think that's a good story, not only for Joe Flacco. He's already having a killer year, but now he's doing this for the franchise, and that the franchise is reaching new heights that they haven't in 34 years. Let's see. Flick that bean button, you effing fanatics. Thank you there, Scott Fitzpatrick. You know it. I just passed 400. Thanks, everybody. I was like sitting there for a day or two. I was at 399. I'm like, come on, let me get 400. I'm at 402. I'm heading for 500. I'm looking for that monetization. Thanks for everybody that's helped me get in there. Andrew, my arm hurts, Sean Riggles says.
Stop sounding like my girl.
That sounded like your girl. Let's see. I want to bet something on that, Andrew. Oh, we want to talk about the Super Bowl or what
the Eagles game, Andrew. Let's come up with a bet. We'll discuss the what we can do.
I'm paying for dinner.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy
I
man.
want something to do with food.
That's cool.
That one.
We can do that.
There you go. You can get some get something delivered DoorDash to your house, to each other's houses for a win. I like that. We got a prize thing going on. Now we got to figure out the bet, but we're gonna do it. That's cool.
The Eagles game.
All right.
We're doing it.
All right. Sounds like we're doing it. All right. Okay. So now another.
No eyebrows, just food.
Scott said, but he's saying he's at an eyebrow game there. Scott.
Nice.
Good call. Good call. Yeah, good call.
I wasn't going to.
No crazy stuff. Just like monitor.
I got nothing. Mine compared to his, I'm not going to insult him with. It's not fair.
He got nothing to put up, right? He's got no collateral to put up, so no more eyebrow game. Andrew learned that one. Yeah, right. Yeah, Scott, his group finding group back in there, right? For what you have.
Kind of.
All right, so we talked about last week about how Russell Wilson is getting benched for like Jared Stidham or whoever the hell it is. Like, definitely not the future of the franchise. So they're sending a message to Russell Wilson and like, hey, bro, like start packing your bag now because we ain't keeping you next year. So it's going to be interesting to see how they wiggle their way out of this. But in the meantime, there's some rumor mill going around. excuse me, about where he might end up.
Washington.
No,
Straight up.
that's not what I have. My article says Russell Wilson projected to sign with the Steelers after his release. Andrew, what
Is
do
he
you
getting
think about
released
that?
this year? Like now?
Well, I don't know that they're going to release him before the end of the season, Bono. I don't know if there's any eligibility possibilities there, but it does seem, since they're going with that Jared Stidham or whatever his name is, that they're sending a message to him that we're going with a well-traveled, like rookie, or washed up guy or a backup guy over you. That sends a message. So it says CBS Sports projects that the Pittsburgh Steelers will be the team to sign quarterback Russell Wilson after he is released by the Denver Broncos. Breaking down the quarterback free agent market, Cody Benjamin of CBS said on Thursday, Wilson will sign with the Steelers on a 3-year, $90 million deal after his release by Denver. So what do we think about this, guys? We think this is going to happen? Think that'd be a good fit, first of all, Andrew?
Kenny Pickett.
What up, Cody?
Kenny Pickett is not the answer. They need to move on from him. That was the biggest organizational mistake they ever made. Kenny Pickett was the worst decision.
Pickett and Pickens had some good connections throughout the year, but then he got hurt. Pickett got hurt, and so now they're down to Mason Crosby. So I don't know. Right. So this is kind of like the are they going to wait out this rookie and give him another year, like what's going to happen in New England, what the Patriots probably should have did, or are they just going to cut ties and move on? You think they're going to pick up on this and sign Russell Wilson, don't you?
How old is Russell Wilson?
Let's see if it says it in here. He's at 35 years old. 35, Andrew.
Oh, that's real young. Thank you for not laughing, everyone.
I don't care where he goes, as long as he gets the hell out of Denver.
What's it say? That bird sound is actually a hawk, not an eagle. Really? Got to bust my ass on that? As close as I got there, Hack Ride. Mr. Expert. Thank you very much.
It
looks like an eagle in the little picture. Let's see. Let's see. Sussel Wilson. What's it say?
Sussel Wilson. That's a great one.
I know what he's talking about.
That's a great one.
That dude is sus. He makes some weird post online. Yeah.
Does he? I was just talking about his play on the field. I didn't even know what he was doing.
When did Russell Wilson sign with the Broncos?
It's been 2 years.
This is the end of his second year, Andrew.
Yeah. So it's time to cut loose. Just like Kenny Pickett, I'm in agreement with you there too, Andrew. That it's been 2 years. He can't play. It's time to let him go. So
Dan Marino wins MVP only if the laces are out.
100%.
Laces out.
100%.
Unlimited.
But yeah, I'm with you on that, Andrew. But it's weird that they're going to replace Pickett with Wilson. I think they should battle it out. Maybe have Pickett and Wilson challenge each other for the top dog in Pittsburgh next year.
Or maybe they'll do what the Rams and the Lions did, where they just swap quarterbacks, right?
Oh, I love that idea.
It was just 2 years ago. Flacco was in Denver stinking it up, wasn't he?
There you go.
And now look at him now.
It was garbage, and he was garbage with the Jets. Yeah,
you guys are eating up quarterbacks up there in Denver, man. Y'all go through them, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey,
what?
Frustrating.
They should.
He's great now, isn't that crazy?
They should go after Taysom Hill.
I don't know. He's kind of that. We already established that he's kind of that slash guy, but he's not really strong. He seems more strong as a receiver than he does a quarterback.
Who slashed Andrew?
Oh,
Scott, you can answer that too if you want.
Slash reference? That's an old reference there, Boneloads.
Is it guitar player?
No, not the guitar player. Slash in NFL was Cordell Stewart. They called him Slash because he was quarterback slash running back slash wide receiver. He did it all. That's you referring to, right, Boneloads?
Oh yeah.
I thought we were referring to the same one. Yeah, Slash.
One of the first kind of running quarterbacks too, besides like Randall Cunningham and guys of that nature. He was kind of like an innovator in that regard.
Our friend Matt, he says he has a headache. Oh, come on, Matt. Hang in there, buddy. You and Shayna,
Sorry,
I
Matty.
guess? Scott watches The Roach, says Sean Riggle. And he also says, cool. There's the Stream Elements bots running. You can see some tip bots, some Stormy Channel bots. Let's see. Hackride says Shags are more shonen knife. They're talking about music in there because Jib said that the Shags were the next Nirvana. You need to listen to them more. You'll get it. Hey, let's see. Sean Riggle.
No crosstalk.
Well, Matt.
Yeah, I was like, let's not.
What's that, Matt? I was going to say, this is sports talk. Yeah. You take that music talk somewhere else, you guys. Let's see.
We're just happy
Matt,
you're here. Please don't change the channel.
Sean Riggle says, well, Matt, I have a headache, I'm nauseous, and my arm hurts. Hey, that's how I laugh. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
All right.
How's so I heard Shayna had a Reds shirt today. What's that all about? What's going on there?
Shit, what?
Even it wrote Cincinnati on the box.
It's an orange shirt.
Oh, I thought you had like a Cincinnati Reds shirt. It's like, what's going on there? I was like, you gonna disown
Cincinnati
her?
Bengals.
What's up, Tulsa Tops? You
Oh,
say
okay.
Colorado
Gotcha.
quarterback. I guess we're talking about Deion's son, Colorado quarterback.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's good, but he had a rough year this year with no offensive line, didn't he?
Dude,
That boy was running for his life this year.
that poor guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he couldn't catch a break.
I thought that Deion was going to have to scrape him up off the field a couple times.
I
between those players.
know.
The Shags were Zappa's favorite album. There you go, Sean.
Signed some guys from the NFL to NIL contracts. It's like, we got a transfer here. He's like some NFL player.
Yeah. Jib, you are embarrassing yourself here. From the Rolling Stone, though he's often referred to as the Jimi Hendrix of the Sahara, Mokhtar says he's not sure exactly how to explain his music to an Hendrix of the Sahara. There you go. All right, with your music crossed off.
Oh, he did?
I'm entertaining it, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Look, he said, Tulsa Top says, no, Cordell. Yeah, Cordell was a rival. I'm a Ravens fan, so yeah. That's
That's
okay.
right.
I understand. Thank you for
He
clearing
did.
that up.
Oh, cool.
You were
Oh,
talking
yeah, he did
about,
play
you're going
Sears.
way back. You're going way back. I thought you were talking about the whole current Colorado phase and everything. So he
Threw the
played
bomb
quarterback in Colorado.
Threw the bomb to Michael Westbrook.
Who did he throw it to?
Michael Westbrook.
Yeah.
And the Hail Mary, I think, against Michigan.
There you go. See, we got some people that know some stuff here. Once we figure out what you're saying, we can comprehend it. Thank you.
Did you hear how much Michigan is willing to pay Harbaugh to stay with them?
No, buddy. What did you hear?
I want to hear this. Yeah.
$125 million to stay with Michigan.
Wow.
How many years? 10 years.
10 years.
That's not enough.
And wasn't there like sign stealing controversy? Isn't there always some kind of controversy up in Michigan?
Yeah, that's why I think he might be on his way out because they're about to get sanctioned, suspended.
It seems like that's every few years. That's what you hear out of that program. Like somebody
death penalty, dude. Yeah,
in trouble
it's bad.
somewhere.
Yeah, they're in
our
a lot
friend
of trouble.
Hackride, he
They're not going
said,
to be able to. Oh, sorry, I keep being interrupted. I was going to say they might not be able to even play in future playoffs. That kind of,
right.
they're
Yeah,
not much-
if they start
yeah.
stripping them of all of those bowl appearances and stuff like that, if they penalize them, yes. Our friend Hackride says that Bo Nix is the steal of this next draft, Andrew. What do we think about Bo Nix? I know that's his quarterback.
Bo Nix is the Oregon QB.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Patriots.
Oh, there you go, Hackride. He's got a landing spot.
Love that. I like that.
Now, see, Harbaugh's had his ride, though, in the NFL. He done took this ride before, but if the heat's getting too hot, that college shit, and he thinks that them people are too close to him, he might
I'm with Hackride. Yep.
might run back to the NFL.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
do you
I'm
think?
with Hackride.
Did Andrew make a dramatic pause, or did my internet go out for a minute?
A little bit of both, probably. Let's see. It's hard to tell there, Andrew. I mean,
He did a pose.
Because the
Word.
reason why I say Patriots, Mac Jones needs to go.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, totally. He's
Well,
done.
I think we did. We
That's
already.
it.
I think you said that like we weren't even 3-4 games in the season. You were like the Patriots got to cut ties with Mac Jones and start over, and you were right about that. You were dead on about that one. Let's see. Hack Ride says perfect Patriots quarterback. He'd replace Mac Jones, who he also broke the record for the highest completion percentage in college history for a quarterback. See, that's why those college records don't always translate or get you any. They don't buy you any status in the NFL. You got to prove it there basically. But it certainly is good. Let's see.
Yeah, Hackride's a big Oregon fan. We should incorporate some more Oregon news.
If Bill stays and gets Bo, the Pats are back. Tulsa Top says, but some of our friends here are speculating because the coach and the GM were released from the Chargers, and Bill Belichick likes to do both of those things. Bone Loads, you are hoping. I see. Look at me clapping. You're hoping that Bill Belichick ends up a Charger, don't you?
Oh my god, I really hope so. That would be so cool, just to have the quote Patriot way come to LA and that whole organization to hold themselves accountable. Like he'll be mad even when they get injured because we get injured a lot, and he's going to be really mad about that.
He'll scare him out of getting in. He'll scare him out of getting injured.
yeah. So it's going to be great.
But that's what we were speculating, Tulsa Tops. We were trying to speculate: is he going to stay around for another rebuild of any team, or is he at an age where he wants to go to a place that maybe has some players stocked and kind of have an easier ride? Go ahead, Andrew. I'll let you finish that point, brother.
Absolutely not.
You don't think that he's going to stay around for a Patriots rebuild with Kraft? He's going to sun and fun.
Kraft actually said publicly, we want to clean house.
Yeah, I did. He did make that statement that he was cleaning house, and he kind of let people know. He let Bill and the GM know, I think, that at the end of the year, he's like, that.
What about Bo Nix? He might be intrigued by Bo Nix if he gets a young quarterback,
Oregon is number 6 in recruiting nationwide, our friend Hackride says, with the top portal player, wide receiver, visiting this weekend. All right, brother. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, they got to be in the CFP next year, hopefully.
Well, I think that's kind of why they're making moves, and they're out of they dissolved the.
I don't know if you've seen Wisconsin play over the weekend.
Seemed cheesy to me. No, I didn't.
Any rumblings on who they're recruiting for QB? Because that kid they have is in his either last year of eligibility or he's 6th year.
Yeah, I don't know, Andrew. I don't know who Wisconsin is eyeballing for their next one. Let's see. Once Dylan Gabriel hits the NFL, the Ducks will have 4 active NFL players, 3 starters, with more to come. QBU, there you go. Hit that like and subscribe button.
So they're saying he's going to go. Okay, yeah.
Oregon will start the year number 3 behind Texas and Alabama. Well, there you go, bro. Look, the year just ended, and Hackride's already ready for the next college football season. He's already ready.
Dude,
yeah.
Did you see the game at all, LSU and Wisconsin?
I didn't see
I heard it was a great game.
They had them until the very end.
I hate when that happens.
¿Por qué? What happened?
Then the LSU fumble stripped it. Stripped it.
Hi, boyfriend.
They fumble stripped. They were actually in the red zone.
Hi, boyfriend.
The Wisconsin Badgers were in the red zone, and they had and
Stop
lost
laughing at Cody. They were
Hi,
they fumbled it
boyfriend.
to LSU.
Yep.
Cookie.
So they had a long bomb in
I love
the
that
red
guy.
zone with under like 3 minutes to go. And LSU defense just stoned us.
Our friend Hackride says, also, don't sleep on the Ducks hoop time. 3, possibly 4 NBA talents and Mookie Cook and Jackson, that word, Sheltzad, are 2 names you are going to know. Thank you, Hackride. There you go. Hey, and I saw it, bro.
They crushed it recently. They did. I saw Oregon play a good game. Their court is crazy looking. Like I would hate to play there just because the court. I'm like,
They got one of them wacky colored courts there, bro.
Yeah, it's like all confusing. It's like trees and sticks and shit. Yeah, yeah. I don't like it. It's not allowed.
He says, it's fun with Oregon NIL. They have a future where you can pay to have athletes contact you. This could be good content for all these channels. There you go. Yep, name, image, and license money. Yeah, Hackride, I want to say Monday, we've been promising to get you and Electrify on the show. We're going to do it, man, once I get on the ball and give you a little notice. I kind of dropped the ball this week about asking to come on tonight, but we're going to have you and Electrify on. And
Yes,
we'll talk about,
please.
Yes. Oh, look. Yes, please.
Yeah, well, you can have an Oregon segment too if you want to come on this show.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it.
We will sport. We will sport with him.
We're doing it.
Big news: NCAA 2K is back. Who's gonna be on the cover? Will you play? Did you know they paid each player in college $500 for their likeness with not a 99.9% opt-in? Well, I know Hackride for many years. I mean, that the NCAA was making money hand over fist on the names and the numbers and the likenesses of these young players. So the fact that they're getting anything is kind of fair. And I imagine it's only going to snowball from there. Go ahead, buddy.
You know what I want to see?
What do you want to say?
I really enjoyed MVP 06 NCAA.
Tell us what that means. HIJK 265 on the 3-9er.
It's baseball, NCAA baseball.
Yeah, really enjoyed
that sounds pretty cool. Yeah.
I want that back. So EA, get on it.
You want college baseball back?
Yes.
You heard it. Put them programming hats on EA and make Andrew an NCAA college baseball game to go along with your fine stuff. Yeah, so Hackride, we know that the agent stuff was going on for all those years. Those guys were getting paid anyway, one way or the other. So
clip that so I can send it to EA Studios.
I'll get right on that. Sure.
Bone State Majin Boos were a prestigious university. Was a prestigious university when I played NCAA. We had pink jerseys and stuff.
He's saying night court, baby, in Eugene. All right, let's do a little baseball, guys. I think Andrew, you tried to bring it up earlier. Talk about Chris Sale was traded. Pitcher Chris Sale.
I am so pissed about this move.
Tell us why.
So pissed. So ungodly pissed.
That's a lot of piss.
He's very pissed.
Honestly, I think there was like 2 or 3 years left on his deal, or maybe he was in his last year of his deal. But they can build around him. All they got this offseason was Lucas Giolito. 2 years, $85 million.
That the Red Sox got to take place of Sale?
One could say it was a sale.
Oh, very good one. There you go, Bonuts.
Thank you.
And but this guy, Vaughn whatever his name is.
Vaughn Grissom. So the Atlanta Braves get Chris Sale from Boston Red Sox get Vaughn Grissom, and Atlanta gets Chris Sale. Bam. There you go. Yeah, Vaughn Grissom. What's he? What do you know about him, Andrew?
No relation to Marquise.
Nah, we hope not.
He's a very young, up and coming infielder, and they're looking for someone to replace Trevor Story. Trevor Story has been an awful signing. They should have never signed him. They signed him to a massive 5-year, $100 million contract, and he hasn't been able to stay on the field.
Yikes! That's the risk they
He
take.
came from Colorado. Sorry to interrupt, BF.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's like you can't hit him the same, once you get out of that Coors Field, dude.
All right.
He had
Go ahead, BF.
elbow surgery. Like, his elbow's gone.
Damn.
He got all these charges right here. Money laundering too.
Yeah, Andrew. We did this story a couple of weeks ago when this first broke here on Sports Heads about the shortstop Wander Franco. Tell everybody what he's charged with and give him the update. I'll give him the update. You tell him what he was charged with originally.
Sexual exploitation.
Yeah, of a minor. Right?
Whoa.
Pull it up again.
Cringe, dude.
He needs to be put away for a long time.
So he was put on administrative leave, like indefinitely, by Major League Baseball when these charges first rose. It says Dominican prosecutors Wednesday accused Wander Franco of commercial sexual exploitation and money laundering following allegations that the Tampa Bay Rays shortstop had a relationship with a minor whose mother also faces the same charges. So when you dig a little deeper, it almost looks like that the mother was pimping out the daughter, if you will, and everybody's got their dirty hands caught in the cookie jar. Prosecutors requested that a judge hold Franco on an $86,000 bond, bar him from leaving the Dominican Republic, and place him under house arrest. They noted the money laundering charges stem from allegations that Franco made payments to the minor's mother.
Andrew, I'm taking an Andrew stance, like fucking throw the book at this motherfucker.
Is that right?
Yeah, never seen the light of day, dude.
So go ahead, Andrew. What were you saying? So yeah, apparently
The
the mother
bond
was,
needs to be set at like $5 million.
yeah.
No bail. Yeah, just revoke it completely.
Yeah, because Andrew, we were talking backstage before the show, and you thought they hadn't caught him yet because they were going to as many residents, and they hadn't caught up with him yet. But they finally caught up with him and charged him. And so, yeah, I believe he is being held right now on bond.
That's just disturbing, man.
Hey, Boneloads, I'm going to come out your way with a baseball story, and it talks about the Padres. It says Mike Shilts, Padres staff won't have a traditional bench coach. Have you heard anything about the coaching changes for your Padres?
Really interesting, huh? Like pretty cool how they're taking a different approach regarding this. And
yeah, it says that typically you rely on you have like a right-hand man, a bench coach, and that's who the manager will go to and go, hey, who I should hit here? Where's this guy? What is the like a second set of eyes and ears? But they're going to do like by committee more bone loads, which I've never really heard of in baseball. They said that they gave this guy an official title. His name is Ryan Barba, and his title will be Major League Field Coordinator, and he will perform many of the functions of a traditional bench coach. But they're going to kind of do like a committee thing. So, what do you think about this for your Padres?
Just like the Brewers.
I love the innovation.
Did
trying
you
something
hear-
out instead of relying on one guy and kind of taking a collective, approach to it. So no, yeah, I love it.
Did you hear what the Brewers are doing? Did you hear what the Brewers are doing?
Did you hear Orioles? Did you wait? Different subject. Wait. No, we didn't, Andrew.
Yeah,
What are the Brewers doing,
yeah.
brother?
Did we steal that from them? Sounds like it.
I think so, because they're not having a traditional bench coach either. Am I right,
Ah.
Bono?
I'm not sure about the Brewers bench coach
They're
situation.
having Ricky
Sorry.
Weeks is the
I should have done more
associate
research.
manager.
My bad.
Andrew always gives you
I
the
like-
question. You could ask 10 questions. He's going to
Yeah,
ask you the 11th one you didn't get the answer for there, Bonos.
We're trying to be professional broadcasters. We never know anything. We don't know this kind of
They're
stuff.
having Ricky Weeks.
I like Ricky Weeks. Yeah, I do like Ricky Weeks. Good ball player, man. Good career. Good dude. So I like that move. So what's he doing?
They gave him the title of associate manager instead of bench coach.
Which is cool, instead of just one guy, he might be having a bad day that day, or might have a grudge against a certain player, and instead it's kind of like the referees getting in and looking at it together and being like, okay, this is the right call.
Well, thinking outside of the box, maybe thinking a little different. Also, for your San Diego Padres, Bono, it says Korean right-handed pitcher Woo Suk Go. I swear that's not me. Woo Suk Go is joining the Padres on a two-year, $4.5 million deal. Had you heard about this, brother, Mr. Bono?
Yeah, I like the move that we're loading up on Korean players. We're playing in Korea in April, so we're gonna have some hometown rock stars. Him.
I've heard that this guy could throw up to 97, 98.
Love it. Yeah,
he's 25 years old. 25-year-old right-hander. He spent the last 5 years as a closer for the LG Twins of the Korean baseball organization. Andrew,
and I have a gripe with the MLB right now. Why the fuck isn't our boy Josh Hader signed yet to anyone?
It's early. He'll get signed. February it starts kind of ramping up. Once pitchers and catchers report, then they're going to start.
Where do you think he'll go? And he wants north of 5 years, $102 million.
Damn, that's a lot of money. I think BF might actually be in the running for him. He wants to go to a contender. LA's throwing money. A lot of people are saying Texas, right? He's got connections, I think, there.
I think that the Orioles, my team, are just trying to catch cheap lightning in a bottle. I really don't know how much will there is amongst the team management to go out there and put out a 3-year contract, a 5-year contract for a key free agent, Boneloads. We just haven't really seen it. And I do think you need like a key guy or two, a veteran on a young team. I think that's kind of why they choked in the playoffs last year. Here they won the AL East and they kind of choked and won no games in the playoffs. And I think they were kind of shocked by it. And I think when you have some of these veterans on the team, I think it kind of helps frame it for these younger ones. That's just my take.
We're not hearing any news about Baltimore, making transactions.
Nope, you don't, and that's why.
Wow.
Besides Kimbrel.
Oh, they did get Craig Kimbrel. They got Craig Kimbrel. We talked about that.
Oh yeah, I think they did. They got Kimbrel for 1 year. The guy that throws he does the hook thing, and everybody behind the Phillies make fun of him. Yeah. We got Tulsa.
So Hader's not going there. Sorry to interrupt. I keep doing that. Hader's not going there. Then right? Yeah. So
let's read Tulsa Tops. It says, "You guys rule. Thank you for doing this stream. I'm out. Thank you, Tulsa Tops. Whether you're on Andrew's channel, Andrew the Giant 96, or on my channel, but I know you're on Andrew's channel, but you could also be watching on my channel, BF Live, right here on YouTube. We love streaming and hanging out with you guys. Join us again real soon. So let's see. Thank you, Tulsa Tops. Let's talk about this next story about Bernie Williams, Bonos, and I think you put this story in a
yeah.
This is something maybe not a lot of people realize about the former New York Yankee, Bernie Williams. Tell everybody what his background is and what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, so the guy was a legendary player for the Yankees, was there for the 4 championships in a row or something like crazy like that, or 4 and 5 years. And,
he was there during that sweet time. Yeah,
and then I don't think he's officially retired yet. or for a long time when he ended his career and didn't file his retirement paperwork. It was a pretty odd thing. Yeah. And I don't know if he has yet. But yeah, he's going to make his debut.
Yeah, I didn't look up that fact, but yeah, he's also an accomplished classical guitarist. I saw this on David Letterman for the first time many years ago because he was just like the athlete dude running around, and then all of a sudden you find out that he is like this refined man. And it says former New York Yankees center fielder Bernie Williams will make his New York Philharmonic debut on April 24th when future music director Gustavo Dudamel leads the orchestra's spring gala at the Lincoln Center's David Geffen Hall. Williams is 55, was a 5-time All-Star when playing for the Yankees from 91 to 2006 Boneloads, 15 years, and won the 1998 American League batting title. He is classically trained guitarist who began playing at the age of 7. He's released 2 recordings in 2003 and 2009. Williams also performed around the world and released a book about marriage, the marriage of music and sports. The book in which Williams is said to bare his soul, it's called Rhythms of the Game. So there you go. I thought that was a neat article, Boneloads. Thank you for submitting that. I don't know how many people really knew that Bernie Williams was
He's only 55? I thought he was older than that.
I like the way you think, Andrew. Only 55. I like the way you think.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Keep that thinking up, bro. Yes, Bernie. So Scott and I always talk about this all the time, how things they don't seem like that long ago, like the Ray Rice theme. That didn't seem like 10 years ago. And now we're talking about Bernie Williams playing for the Yankees for 15 years so long ago. And Andrew's saying that, even he's getting fooled. He thinks he's still a young man. So the mind plays tricks on you, Andrew. He's 55 years old. But yeah, I agree. 55 is young.
What a renaissance man, huh? What a life, getting played for the Yankees. Now he's in freaking on the orchestra.
Yeah, it's not a side many guys have, or if they have, will they share with the public, Boneload? So I think it's real. He don't care. He's like a refined man. He gives no shit. He likes letting people know.
Absolutely. Yeah,
really
cool.
Brad.
Yeah, I was totally intrigued by that too.
All right, let's go on to a little NBA. Let's change it up a little bit. Turn over to my. Talk about this OG Anunoby traded from the Knicks there, Boneloads. Go ahead, you take this.
Oh, everyone was hating on the Knicks for giving up too much. They were saying that they gave up RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley, who's a really big prospect that people just love for OG. Yeah, so they were saying it was really lopsided. So, but with all trades, we have to see how it plays out. So I don't really feel like it was that lopsided because they also got Malachi Flynn, who's from San Diego State, so I'm total homer, to the Knicks.
And don't forget Precious.
Yeah.
Precious Achua.
Yeah, he'll probably be like a practice squad guy.
There's always one of those guys thrown in there, and you can have him to like an afterthought guy. And we'll give you this one too. Buy today, and we'll give you the third guy for free. One of those guys.
Exactly. He might be the next Nikola Jokic, but probably not.
All right, so there you go. So,
speaking of Jokic, did you see the half-court shot he made?
Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Ooh-wee!
Ooh, that's one of us. I guarantee, Andrew. Ooh, boy. Ooh, that's one of us.
He had a game winner last night versus the Warriors, a half-court shot at the buzzer.
Really?
And he's a center. You never inbound it to the center to take the last shot at half court. It's always a guard. So that's a good call out, Andrew.
I'll show you this Giannis video that you submitted. Look at this. Is that Vin Baker?
Vin Baker. The guy was an all-star 30 years ago.
He's apologizing for hanging off the man's rim.
And he's still dunking on people.
Yeah, still dunking. Hakeem Olajuwon right there.
You're kidding me.
So Giannis is training with Olajuwon.
Wow. And Vin Baker.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So pretty cool that he can still get up like that, and break rims, backboards.
Yeah, he had to apologize. Like, sorry. I get carried away. Sorry.
Don't fire me.
What's that, Andrew?
I'm getting paid good money now.
It's crazy, man. It's
Crazy.
Isn't it? I know. I love when guys just defy age and freaking, all that kind of stuff. Physics
Hi,
and
boyfriend.
gravity.
Hi, boyfriend.
Me like cookie. Cheers for cookie. That's good enough for me. We like sports heads. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go eat dinner, but come on back, Sarah. We're still here. We're still doing it. We're doing
Yeah, thank you
got
for coming.
You gotta eat. You gotta eat.
it's
Wonder what she had
sports.
for dinner.
Oh yeah, put in the chat what you had for dinner there. Tell
Oh,
us.
wait.
Let's see. All right.
Yeah, Andrew will post a short about that, and then he won't respond. So it's cool.
All right, here's another
Yeah.
video that was put in here.
I'm just kidding.
This was a contest where you had to roll to win an autographed Pacers jersey. Let's see. I didn't want.
So close.
Mute it. I don't want to play too much Katy Perry or whatever that was.
I was kind of into that.
Let's see.
Nope.
So they're rolling a ball, and whatever one it stops on, if it stays up there, you win the jersey, the autographed jersey, huh?
Oh.
See, come on, bro. Come on,
It's
bro.
gonna stay.
Come on,
It's gonna
will
stay.
it?
It's
Will
gonna
it?
stay. It's gonna.
Oh man, what kind of angles they got this shit tilted on?
They put on the jersey. This is tough.
Oh,
Yes.
middle. What do you get for the middle? Nothing. You get dick for the
Nothing.
middle, right? Oh, they gave her
You
the
got
first
it.
one. There you go. We have a
Nice.
winner. She won an autographed Tyrese Halliburton All-Star jersey. There you go.
Was he
That was
standing there?
I'm not sure. That was cool.
I'm like, I feel
Fred
like that was
Hackride
him.
says, "Is baseball talk over?" Yeah, it's over, bro. We're back to other stuff now. It's okay. Fun
World.
fact: the Cookie Monster is not Cody. Don't you say that. She is for Cookie. Cookie for me and Cody.
Hi,
You sure?
boyfriend.
Let's see. Sarah informs us that she had pizza. Yeah, let's hear it for pizza, everybody. Yeah, look, she got pizza. We got pizza emojis. All right. Wasn't none of that weird pineapple and ham. My wife eats that. Don't say nothing, but whatever you like, that's good for you. Thanks for joining us tonight, Sarah. I'm glad you're back. We got a couple more videos going on here. We are the Sports Heads. Sports Head 75. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's Scott Fitzpatrick. It's Bone Loads, our West Coast correspondent. It's Andrew. You're watching on his channel, Andrew the Giant 96, or you might be watching on my channel, BF Live. Please hit that subscribe button free no matter where you are. Thank you very much for joining us on this lovely Friday night. We got that one about the cookie. We got all those. Baseball talk is over. There we go. All right, got a couple more videos here. Let's see what I have for you. Oh, Andrew, talk about, and Bone Loads, we talked a little bit about this privately. I still don't quite understand it fully. The whole Chris Jericho controversy, Andrew.
Oh, don't get me started on this.
Mm-mm. Well, it's kind of a sports show, so I need to get started on it. Let's see. So, it's God. What do you got there, Scott? Did you have something to say about this?
Yeah, Scott's gotta go.
I was just gonna say, is he done?
Who? You think Andrew's done? Andrew's never quite done. I never catch him speechless there, buddy. Is he?
I think Chris Jericho needs to get out of AEW because there's no place for that.
Hi, boyfriend.
Yeah, there's some speculation going around that Chris Jericho might have been being handsy or being improper with some females recently. There's some rumors going around to that extent, and so Tony Khan has had to reassure the reporters and all the media that they have a quite strong sexual harassment policy in the AEW, and that they asked if Jericho had ever been investigated for any of this before, Andrew, and they said no. So either Jericho didn't do anything or they just didn't investigate it. I don't know. But what do you think?
They're just trying to hide it to save his ass.
Little cover up there?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I think you might have broke the news too early because we couldn't find any information on it. We were kind of like just doing a simple search. Yeah, there wasn't really anything out there, so you might have broke this thing open before it's even been a thing. We don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, let's see.
I couldn't find any information there.
Cody Coops is checking in saying, hell yeah, wrestling. Take me back to my childhood. We never left. We never left our childhood. Yeah.
I never laugh.
Oh, that's a good song.
We want cookie. Cookie now. Cookie for Andrew.
Hi, boyfriend.
Cookie.
Like, how does this guy not have cookies on
Hi,
standby?
boyfriend.
Like,
Andrew, if you win
You
that
do it.
bet and I have to send you food, I'm going to send you some cookies too, and you better give them to him.
you would think you would have like cookies right there, like in case this comes up, like to where you're just like, boom, here, like we're good, like just take your cookies.
Hi, boyfriend.
Why is this on me?
Hi,
It's
boyfriend.
a whole
Don't
thing.
look at me.
All right.
It's a whole thing because when he used to live with his mom, Girl Scouts used to bring him cookies. And he's,
You think this is bad? He used to yell pussy all the time.
you know,
Yeah, I'm like, his
Better.
cookies code.
Pussy. P is for pussy. That's good enough for me. Pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy starts with P. Okay.
I feel him, you know. He's just saying it. We all think it, you know.
All right, Andrew. Oh, unnecessary echo. Hey, I have an interesting story I caught over the weekend. Check this guy out. Now, there is an arrow in front of his face, but if you looked at this man, well, kind of gives it away. How old would you think? How would you
I can't
think
see.
this guy is?
45.
Okay, that's good. That's an age. Thank you, Bono. How do you think this guy is?
78.
No, come on. You're just being a smart ass now.
Okay, 43.
All right, Andrew. What's your guess, buddy?
50.
Let's see. Let's check with the judges. Check with the judges. Judges. I don't know.
It's going to be
Oh.
18.
You are all wrong. This guy is 16 years old, fellas.
Oh, poor kid.
He's an English. It's an English lad. He is. Luke the Nuke Littler is beaten in epic alley pally well dot final. Team's dreams are dashed as rival Cool Hand Luke Humphreys takes 5 sets in a row to bag the title 7-4 in front of a celeb packed crowd. But the 16-year-old takes home £200,000. Yeah, dude. I said, no way this motherfucker is 16. This kid is 16. He looks like he's all 25 years old.
Free Tax USA.
Let's see.
Free.
No ads. Let's see.
Was he born in a leap year?
Let's break that
Ooh,
down.
good point,
Free
Bono. I
federal
don't know,
returns
though.
for everyone,
See,
and that
what's
means
other
any
articles?
deduction, any credit.
That would
free,
make more
with a
sense.
max
This is the
refund
kid this is the guy that
guaranteed,
beat
and
him,
state
reacting to it.
$14.99, no matter what. No matter how complicated your
Yeah,
taxes
skip it. I
are,
see.
we provide step-by-step guidance with incredibly accurate
That guy looks
and
like
secure
10 years
software
younger than
that
him.
people seem to really like. With millions of free returns filed, why not try it out?
stop the sound.
FreeTaxUSA.com.
Shit's playing sound. But yeah, so he's 16. Oh, that kid, that right there. That guy's 16 years old, they say, fellas. So he's 16 years old, and he ended up winning second place in this dart tournament in England, which is
Thanks, everyone. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes before Luke Humphries will come in. So
There ain't no way that guy's 16.
Luke can obviously send
I was amazed, Andrew. That must be a hard life. He's been playing ever since he was a toddler. They showed video of him playing when he was young, but
devices to come, please.
His
There you go.
competitor looks like his son.
the good point, right? Yeah, like the age. I'm like, what's so that's right there. 16-year-old dart phenom won second place and won £200,000. He did, but
Quid.
it aged him 50 years.
Yeah, he must have just been trained like from like a young age. Just
the
throw
stress
darts, like,
killed
that's
him.
it. Yeah.
Stress killed him. All right.
No
We
other
got a
part
couple-
of his body works, just like arm and like shoulder on the right side.
All right, I got a hockey story, a hockey video submitted by Scott, and one last video after that. I got 3 more elements to show you. You're watching Sports Head 75 with BF, Andrew, Bone Loads, and Scott Fitzpatrick. We'll be having a good time here this Friday. Join us here at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Join me, I should say, over on Shuli Network 2. There's something playing in my ear. Shuli Network 2, where I'll do replayables, where we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and we watch funny videos, and we hang out, and we get all messed up. So come over there and join us there. 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Shuli Network 2, right here on YouTube, replayables. Join us then. we got a hockey story about Alex Ovechkin, Bone Loads. I know you're an Ovechkin fan, even though you're a West Coaster. You've always told me you love Ovechkin. He's chasing Wayne Gretzky's all-time record for goals, bro, and he's like 70. What was he? 72 goals shy of Gretzky's record. And they're saying that it might not happen. What do you think about Alex Ovechkin's chances of matching or tying Gretzky before he retires?
That'd be really cool. I mean, that just goes to show how awesome he is and how amazing and, illustrious his career has been. I'm just such a fan, and that's a lot of goals to score. That's like 2 seasons of being really good left. So yeah, it's going to be really hard for him to hit it. But if they keep letting him play and he keeps in his, power play shot from the left is still money, he can definitely hit it.
Yeah, his shot from the point is still great. But, it said on the 7th of December that Alex Ovechkin notched his 1,500th career point, and he's only the 16th player to play hockey that's ever done that, Boneload. So that'll give you an idea of what kind of echelon that he is in. Let's see.
I just love him. He's such a good guy too, off the ice.
Yeah, but look at that hair. It is
pumps his
getting
gas at
very
the
gray. I
gas
need to score
station.
these points soon. I want to go home.
Goes and gets Mega Million tickets like the rest of us. He's like a total common folk type of dude.
So he's the guy that's closest to beating the all-time great Wayne Gretzky. If anybody has a chance, it's Alex Ovechkin, but he's hit a little scoring slump. So they're saying he's off pace a little bit, Boneloads, and that's going to extend his time and his window in order to try to break this record. He's 38 years old. We don't know how many years of playing he actually has in the tank, even though you got you guys got Jaromir Jagr that's over in Russia playing at 55 years old still, right, Boneloads? That's
a good point. I guess if Jagr can keep playing, then I guess Ovechkin's got at least a good solid 5 years left.
I know. That's because when I think, does he have enough in the tank, I think about Jagr, and I'm like, well, there's always Jagr, so you never know. Ovechkin could play long enough. Hey, Scott, you submitted a hockey thing. It's we're going to play along with the hockey, but I'll go ahead and show this. Tell everybody who's going to be, we got a special guy doing the national anthem on this clip, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about sending you that. I was getting ready to say I didn't send nothing.
Yeah.
You did more than you thought.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, you said
from Anthrax. Anthrax, yeah, it's kind of mediocre though. I listened to it; it's pretty mediocre.
All right, well, just the fact that it kind of mixes some of the things we like, music and sports and all, and metal. And I know you're a metal guy. I am as well. You saw that Joey Belladonna from Anthrax was trying to sing the national anthem, so I'll play that a little bit here, and we can see how that went. Let me.
I mean, just the concept, it sounds really cool.
Right, I see. Yeah, on paper,
it
sounds good on paper.
I was hoping for a little more.
Yeah, like a little something heavy. Break out.
See by the dawn's early light,
Devil horns, explosions.
So proudly we
so proud to be here, motherfuckers.
As the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Anybody remember laughter?
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched.
All right, you're right.
Was so gallantly streaming.
There you go. I wasn't going to play the whole thing. You get the idea. I like the fact that you picked up on that, and I never knew that those guys kind of went out and were hockey fans and sang national anthem. So I like it when we can mesh the worlds together. Look, here's our bro checking in. His ears must have been burning.
Chrissy.
It's Chris Abels. He's the host of Replayables. It's a show that I do with him every Wednesday at 8 o'clock East. What's that? 5 Central, 876 8765. Right, 5 Central.
Ban him.
9. Ban him. Yeah, he says Alex O is out of gas. Wait a minute. How you gonna come on the show busting on our hockey guy, man? How you doing? I'll be over there in a couple minutes with you, jumping backstage with you and our great producer, Shawnee Boy. We're gonna go do Replayables. We're gonna watch some funny videos. We're gonna drink and smoke and laugh and joke. Come over there with us when you're done here. But I don't agree with this whole Alex O out of gas thing. See, hey, and I felt bad for him when that guy didn't report eligible Bone Loads last week at that Detroit game. where they said his Detroit player didn't report eligible. What did you think about that?
Oh, that was crazy. It almost seems like really suspect, man.
They banned the crew.
Yeah, I heard that they
Ooh.
and Chris said as much that crew had got disciplined for not basically managing the game properly, and I don't think they're going to be doing any playoff games because of it, Andrew. Right?
They
Amazing.
banned.
Because
how
they
you
said
solve
that
that shit.
wasn't their first mistake filled game this year as a crew. Apparently, so apparently this is some kind of pattern, right, Andrew?
Yep.
All right. Well,
They should be removed from the NFL completely.
NFL completely. He wants to banish him, kick him off the planet. Fuck it, like get him out of here. See, Andrew, he wants him gone. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad. Hope
5
y'all
years
enjoyed
hard
yourself
labor.
tonight. Go ahead, buddy. What do you got?
5 years hard labor.
5 years hard labor, according to Bono. Yeah, we don't mess around here on Sports Heads. There you go. All right, I got one more cool ass video I want to play for you. I hope you enjoyed yourself here tonight on Sports Head 75. Join us here every Friday at 7 p.m. East, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on BF Live channel or on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel, right here on YouTube. So I got this cool ass video. We'd like to leave you like a clip of the week, something that looks cool or is cool. And so I thought this certainly fit that category, and I decided I'd share it with you. Here we go. And I'll let Andrew and everybody have their last words and their plugs. Check this shit out. This is titled Russell Wilson Pulling Up to the Steelers Training Facility. So check this out. We talked about how he might end up there. Check this out. Let it rip. There you go. He stuck the landing. That was a cool ass clip. You gotta like snowboarding, fire, and explosions. If you don't like that, I don't know what to do for you. So that was our last little element for today. So Andrew, any last words for our lovely chat family and friends?
Also,
Uh-oh.
did you see that MJF is off the internal AEW roster?
No, I did not, Andrew. I know that there was because I do so much podcasting, I don't keep up with every little step of wrestling like I should. But I know that what would they have, the World's End match this weekend, pay-per-view?
He's off the roster now, and there's speculation
Let
that
me guess, WWE, right?
because his contract was up January 1st.
Yeah, well, they're going to play that game, and we can't say that he won't jump ship since we have wrestlers have gravitated back, such as Cody Rhodes, not being the least of them, went back to the WWE. So you can't totally write it off that MJF might be out of here. They signed Jade Cargill away from AEW, even though they haven't done much with her yet. But we'll have to see what happens with MJF. So, Andrew, some last words for our great friends and everything, and tell people where they can find you and subscribe and this thing.
Twitch, Sports is my jam.
Sports is my jam on Twitch. Okay, what else?
Here,
Andrew the Giant 96, where you're watching right now. And No Filter with Andrew and Friends.
Andrew and Friends.
That's right, buddy. All right, until next week, do you have any last words you would like to say to our great friends?
Thank you, sports fans. Thank you. Fuck you. And good night.
Okay, you heard it there, boy. From the boy Andrew the Giant. Please go out to his page, or if you're already here on Andrew the Giant 96, go ahead and click that free subscribe button for our boy Andrew, because I know he greatly appreciated it. Scott Fitzpatrick, my brother, how you been, and where can we find you, brother? What are you gonna be doing this weekend?
I'll be with Andrew and all those things he said, but actually I want to make it it's my quest, you might say a mission, to get BF to 500 subs. So all my plugs from here on out is going to be to please sub to this channel.
Well, damn, bro, you are. I appreciate that. Scott's my bro. These are all my podcasting family. I love yous. Yeah, Scott joins me every Monday on BF Live, right here on this BF Live channel. It's a fun show, fun podcast. We start off the week. We do lots of bits and do voices and sounds and stuff and cover current events and stuff like that. We hang out with Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick, and Stormy drops in a lot of times. So join us here every Monday, 12 to 3 Eastern time. Boneloads, my brother. Any last words, and where can we find you, sir?
Watch BF later with Chris Abels on
Nice.
Replayables on Shuli Network, either 1 or 2. So follow both Shuli Network channels, number 1 and number 2, and follow BF Live on YouTube.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you, brother. Yeah. This has been a great fun year. We've been doing this for like about 2.5 years now, but I've only really been serious about BF Live for like a year since January, and I got up to 400 subscribers thanks to all of you, and I appreciate that you guys are really wanting to help me do that. I'm really anxious to get to 500 and hit that next plateau of doing this podcasting. I see our lovely friend Shayna is checking in. Whoop, I'm about to get the smooch, not the drum beat. There you go. The lovely, look, the girl's checking in. Look at that smile. We got Andrew awake now. Look at that. Checking in. They'll be smiling, so you can get on the phone soon. As soon as we jump off of here, you can get back on the FaceTime, because that's what made you late for your first show, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, don't think that Andrew's done with his screen time tonight, because as soon as Andrew's done with this show, he'll be jumping on with the lovely Shayna. How you doing? And if you want to catch Andrew later on tonight, if you're falling asleep or just wondering how Andrew's doing, tune into this channel. You're watching Sports Heads on now. Andrew the Giant 96. So for the Human Sports Ticker, Andrew the Giant, for Scott Fitzpatrick and our West Coast correspondent, Boneloads, I am Bobby Fran saying peace and love. Join us on Replayables at 9 o'clock East, right over there on Shuli Network 2, right here on YouTube. Peace and love, and I'll see you the next time I see you, which is over there. We're out of here, y'all. Have a great weekend.